All right, so I just want to show you guys. This is the drawing that that I had just done, the real quick one here, and for this video we're going to focus on basically. I just wanted to show you kind of just a little fun, putting some value in on top of the structure, right? So you can get an idea of where the drawings are going to go. I know it's a little bit vague if you see me drawing gesture and structure. But what I want you guys to get out of this is just some of these classically proportioned ideas, okay? So let's just take another sheet here. All right, sheet of paper here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys some key points that you want to remember when you're drawing the figure, okay? So first, what you can do is you can start with the top, okay? And move this over so you can see, okay? And let's say right about here, we'll have the bottom, okay? This is just for a standing pose, okay? Now, what you want to look for is going to be maybe the halfway point, right? And you can just measure it like that. And I'll probably have to come down a little bit, less than that. Right in between that, okay? So a lot of times I put my initial marks, might be kind of off, but you don't need a model for this. So for this video, I'm just going to show you guys this basic classic proportions. So we can just go ahead and find a middle line here, okay? So we got our halfway point, and then let's try to find the shoulder line. The shoulder line is going to be approximately 1/3 from the halfway point. So you can measure it just to kind of get in the ballpark. Each model will be a little bit different, but like I said, this is just to get you in the ballpark and get you familiar with how to approach to understand classic proportions, right? So let's find the what I look for is the outermost projecting point of the hips, okay? So like I said, get it in the ballpark for now. Each model is going to be a little bit different. Females, hips will be a little bit wider, so keep that in mind. And then from this point here, I could simply put a symbol for the head, okay? Real basic, okay? Then what we can do is, well, there's different approaches you can take to it, but now that we're in the ballpark, let's say we look for the bottom of the thoracic cage, right? Which would be, you have 1/3 here, a third here, and a third here to the pubic arch. And real quick, the pubic arch is going to be right below the halfway point, okay? So approximately in here. Okay, that's just going to get you in the ballpark. That's what we want to do with these drawings, okay? These are not fully rendered finished drawings, but this is a solid way that you can start if you keep this in mind and impose it on the model that you're seeing. So real simple now. We can look for, let's see, let's just bring the arms down here like this, right? And then a chromium process, right? It's a little bit of anatomy that we're going to talk about. Nothing too crazy, nothing that you guys can't catch on to real quick. Now, halfway from the bottom of the foot, you have the bottom of the feet down here, and then you have the this halfway point, which the halfway point here is the greater trochanter of the femur. So approximately, I say about halfway, and then a little bit higher is where I correct that real quick. That's a little bit lower. So yeah, right about in here. So if we come down, I'm just going to draw the outermost projecting point of the leg. So in this area here, right, which is approximately halfway between the bottom of the foot and the greater trochanter, that is going to be where the knee is, okay? Or you probably heard, the patella, okay? And then we're just going to draw the one little line here, real simple, coming straight down, okay? Have the tibia, and then what I like to do is I'm just going to put a little block here. Just real simple shape for the foot. You can draw through like this, if you want to. That's fine. So just little feet. Keep it real basic, all right? And halfway point. Okay. So bottom of thoracic cage. So the elbow is going to be approximately in that area there, right? And then let's, we can draw a couple of idea lines, okay? So let's draw one from the acromion to the pubic arch, okay? Let's draw these long lines, okay? They should be coming right through there. And don't worry if you're a little bit sketchy or something. Just as long as you're moving like this when you draw, that's what's going to help you. You don't want to be stuck like this, articulating little things at this point. We don't want to go from big to small, okay? So keep that in mind. And then let's draw a little, let's draw a relationship line or an idea line from the neck to the hips, okay? So as you see, what I'm doing is when I draw the figure, I'm tying it all in together, right? Everything is going to relate, right? Let's just draw real quick a symbol for the pelvis, right? Just a little bowl there. And then we could do the same thing here. For the rib cage. See that? So we could have the rib cage here. Alright? Rib cage and the pelvis. Don't worry about it being perfect, like I said. And right below that rib cage, right there will be the navel, okay? We got our pubic arch down there. That's looking pretty good so far. Pretty happy with that. Gets me in the ballpark. And right about the greater trochanter, you're going to have your wrists there. And the hands will be about in that area. But you don't have to sit and draw. You know, you don't have to sit and articulate, oh, the deltoid and the tricep and all that. You don't have to do any of that stuff, right? At the beginning, just keep it simple like this, okay? All right, you guys. That about does it. We'll try to keep it short and sweet, help you guys out. And if you have any questions, just be sure to post your questions and comments, all right? And we'll see you on the next video. And take care.